Yo, 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 what is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, and to Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, or if you're just checking for your friends and your family, or if you want to just hang out with the crabs and party with the crabs at the Zodiac, this is going to be your tarot and oracle card reading for March 19th through the 25th of 2024. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. Let's go ahead and hop into your reading. So remember, first card is going to be the vibration that you're going to be bringing into this week. Second card is going to be a lot of the themes of the week, some of the challenges, what you can expect to come this week. And that third card is going to be the overall outcome or solution to the week. I also have my Astro dice here, and I'll be drawing an oracle card for you. I'm using my Deviant Tarot today. This one has like a bit of a steampunk kind of vibe, and I have not used this deck in a while. So it's been fun actually using it. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like I'm reconnecting with this deck. So Cancer, what do we have for you? Well, you're kind of coming into this week with four moths energy, so four of wands energy. So that's nice. Maybe a recommitment. This is maybe some of you guys are going to be planning on going to some weddings, or maybe you yourself are thinking about getting married or going to be getting married soon. But you're coming into this week with positive, uplifting energy, and I think a lot of this probably has to. Well, it's interesting. You have a lot of energy in Aries, which is your 10th house, and then you're going to have, of course, that sun that's going to be coming into your 10th house as well. So I think that's kind of interesting here. But so overall, this seems very positive. It seems very uplifting, very exciting, a chance to celebrate with family and friends and stuff like that, or just appreciate the company of your family and friends. But whenever I think of the Four of Wands, I think about commitment. Yeah, you think about weddings and wedding bells and music and food and dancing and stuff, but I think about the overall commitment. So it's like you're committing in many ways to your passions, your heart, your love. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with that sun moving into Aries too, of your 10th house. So it does have a lot of career kind of aspects to it. Your purpose, your drive, your legacy in many ways. So now for the dominant themes of the week, what you can expect to happen, some of the challenges of the week. I do have for you, I have the card of temperance. I have the card of temperance, but it is in reverse. So I think this is about an inability to be able to be adaptable to situations. That's going to be the main thing this week. You have to learn how to be adaptable this week. If certain situations come up that kind of knock you off your groove, especially since you're coming in with such a positive groove with the Four of Wands, you have to learn how to be adaptable. You have to learn how to be able to change. You have to learn how to, if things come up unexpectedly, to kind of mold and kind of adapt to the situation and then make it work best for you. This is a lesson in alchemy this week, alchemy and energy work and emotions, especially considering the fact that this week does start off with the moon finishing up in your sign Cancer and will be moving into Leo. It's a pretty interesting week as far as like your ruling planet. It goes from your sign and then it ends in Libra. Of course, that's the full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in your fourth house. So the emotions may be a bit up and down for you this week, but I think this really just is going to come down to, do you have the ability to adapt to your surroundings and to what's coming? Now, for the outcome of the week, Cancer, I do have the two of beetles in reverse. It's interesting. So Gemini actually got this card, but it was upright. You were getting this card in reverse. So I really feel like what this comes down to is that maybe are some things that you are weighing out right now. There's maybe some things that you're weighing out. And I think come the end of the week, you're going to actually know, you're going to finally come to a decision on like, all right, I'm going to go with this one, and this I'm going to go with option A instead of option B. And you're going to drop one of the options. That's pretty much the outcome. This also kind of does speak to you being a little bit impatient throughout the week, which is why I think the temperance card is here, because you are being challenged to be adaptable and to kind of be able to change things on a dime. The universe is going to be throwing a lot of audibles your way this week. So it's going to show you certain situations, and you're going to have to audible out of that play, out of that game plan, and switch to something that you think is going to work a little bit better in your favor. The two of beetles, like I said, though, being in reverse here for the outcome, it just really does speak to, you're having to learn how to take your time with things, but also you're going to come to some sort of decision, some sort of conclusion this week on these different things that you're weighing out. You're going to come to a conclusion on which way to go. Or the universe will make that decision for you with that full moon lunar eclipse in your fourth. So um, that's kind of interesting thing. And plus, that's going to have a lot to do with your emotions, your home life, your family, your relationship with your family and stuff like that. That there's something that's going to happen when it comes to family matters where it's like you're kind of weighing out some stuff in that particular area of your life, and either you're going to make the decision or the universe is going to make the decision for you. So for your dice, I do have, I have Mercury 28. Mercury is going to be strong. The influence is going to be strong for Mercury. Kind of makes sense. It is going to be conjuncting Chiron in your 10th house this week. So there's definitely a lot of questions when it comes to your legacy and what that actually is. Makes sense though. Mercury is going to be in opposition to where this full moon lunar eclipse is going to be. Not exactly, but it's in the opposite sign, right? So you're going to definitely be you're definitely going to want to speak your mind this week and definitely want to be acting on those things. Just be careful to not let too much of your past wounding or trauma to completely dictate where you're moving this week. I think that's kind of important to consider, but considering how high this influence is at 28, I mean, there are definitely going to be some very important conversations that happen for Cancer this week. Definitely some very, very important conversations. Probably even some uncomfortable conversations are going to be happening for Cancer this week, but they are definitely needed to happen. That is for damn sure. Now, for your Oracle card, wow, I have the card of Miracle. I have the card of Miracle. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Beautiful way to end this reading. Even though there may be some uncomfortable situations this week, even though you are feeling like you're having to kind of commit maybe to a new direction in life or commit back to yourself, this ultimately comes down to you committing back to yourself. And even though you're having to learn how to be adaptable this week, and yes, you may be dropping a situation this week that you've been weighing out for a while, and your arm's going to be a bit tired from it and stuff too. It's understandable. There's definitely, because this is Pentacles, there's some money involved here. There's financial stuff that's involved here. A lot of your self-worth and values involved here. But remember the miracle of life. Remember that you are a miracle. That the fact that you are even here is a miracle. I think when we remember those sort of things and we can learn to see the miracle in everyday living, then we can really start to move forward in a super positive direction. So I think it'll be a very transformative week for Cancer. A little bit sensitive at times, but definitely a week that you're going to remember for a while. That's going to do it for your tarot and oracle card reading this week. I hope that you all enjoyed it, Cancer. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. I trust that this message will assist you on your journey this week. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to my website, jphoenix.com. And as always, y'all take care, stay blessed, have a wonderful week, Cancer. I will see you all on your next tarot and oracle card reading for next week. Y'all take care, stay blessed. Peace.